Hey, let's take a quick look at the simplified Equinox. That's what I consider this Vanquish 540. It's got some great features in it, and then after we'll take a look at the menu. I'll show you what comes in the box for the Pro Pack, and then I'll show you a beach video that I ran into of this thing purring like a kitten on the wet beach. I did get confirmation that the multi-IQ on the Vanquish is the same multi-IQ frequencies that's being used on the Nox, so that's really good. Couple things: target ID on here is identical to the Nox, and the tones are identical to the Nox unless you adjust them. But the way the Nox comes from the factory, the tones on here are the same, and so are the IDs. You know, 12, 13 for a nickel, 30 for a quarter, 25 for a dime. All that range is the same on here. Couple things: we have the all metal mode right there. You click that on, it'll give you your iron audio. You have your accept reject here with the tone, with the bins, kind of AT Pro style. It's 25 discrimination points. You have your mode button here. You have, I'm trying to do this one-handed. You have jewelry, custom, which will save, coin, relic, and jewelry. That's it. You have your Bluetooth button. This will accept any Bluetooth headphones. Hold it down for a couple seconds and it'll start looking for it. If you tap it once, it'll turn on the Bluetooth and go right to the last headphones that were paired to it, which is good out in the field. I found it really easy to disconnect and connect headphones. You have your brightness on and off, your LCD light on and off, and then that's your power button. So press the power button once, it's going to go through a noise cancel for you, and that's it. You're ready to go. Turn on your headphones and your backlight if you want to use it. Your iron audio has a great feature that I really like, that when you hold this, so tap it, no matter where you're at in it, if you hold it down for a couple seconds, a little screw comes up. That's a low iron bias setting. Big iron will come through. It'll read just like the Equinox at 15, or very high if it's really high, you know, 38, 39. This knocks it out when you are in the stock mode like that. That's the way it comes from the factory, which is going to be really good for beginners, because beginners, if you get a machine and you head out and all you're doing is digging big iron, that might be the deal breaker for you. You might be like, oh, this thing, all it does is dig big iron. We did a couple tests at the 1675 house, and this thing knocks out big iron just like the Equinox on that F2 level 6 that comes from the factory. I think that this is around there, that F2 level 5 or 6, where when you hold it down and put it in the low mode, it might be a 1 or a 2 around there, because it does ignore nails like this, but it will let big iron through. So definitely a great machine. I wouldn't hesitate to use this over the Equinox, you know, if this is in your budget, because this machine is $369 for the Vanquish and the coil. You can pair up your Equinox headphones. They're completely identical to the ones that come with this. And if you get the Pro Pack, you're going to get the 12-inch coil, the 8-inch coil. I'll show you that now. You're going to get a charger. You're going to get 4 AA batteries. Everything really that you would need, as long as you're not going in the water, because this isn't a waterproof machine. But the coils are waterproof. All right, let me put this aside and I'll show you what you get. So there's the 12-inch coil. Nice layout on this new coil. Let me zoom out a little. So that's the 12-inch double D coil. Really like it. Awesome cam locks on this thing. They built this really, really strong. There's our new 12. There's our headphones, the ML80s. Same as the Equinox. This is our rain sock here. You get the 2 chargers, well, 1 charger and then that to plug directly into the Vanquish from the headphones, and this little bad boy right here, the 8-inch double D coil. I ran that 8-inch through one of my videos. If you want to check that out, I ran it through the test garden. So this all comes with the Pro Pack. The charger's not in here, but it's a small 4 AA battery charger. So it's a lot like the kind of like the, obviously made to look like the Ace, only red, but there's the 4 batteries that come with it. This pops right back into place nice and snug. So simple layout. I think with the options that this have, that this has, if you're a new detectorist and you're coming into this hobby, this is going to be a perfect machine, because the options, the iron options that are in here is really great. You're going to be able to kind of cherry pick and learn the machine. Let me turn that off. Cherry pick and learn the machine, learn the good tones, and then as you get comfortable, if you want to lower the iron bias and dig it all, you can, but at least you're not hitting. Imagine you're new and you get a permission and you can only hit that permission for one day, and you're out there and all you're digging is crap iron. You're going to get aggravated. Where if you need to cherry pick, this is a machine that can help you do that, whether you're at a home permission, a home site, a field, or you're in the woods, you have limited time to hunt. If you put this iron bias on high, you can put a horseshoe right in front of it and it's going to ignore that. It's the deep iron that's in the ground that gives a lot of machines, most machines, will ring a very nice signal. And there's ways to ignore it, but you have to learn the machine, you know, whether it be wiggling the coil back or lifting the coil to find out if it's big iron. This machine does it for you, just like the Equinox in that higher iron bias setting. Yeah, that higher iron bias setting, you might mask a little bit, where, you know, targets very close to iron you might miss, but at least the options there and the options available for you. So I saw a pretty cool beach video with this thing, like I said, purring like a kitten in the wet salt, and I'm going to put that link in the description, so check it out if you're interested in how this machine does in the wet beach. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care. Alright, quick look at the tones. So we have a quarter, we have a nickel, we have a dime, bottle cap,